Divide. Oh, we're recording.
We are live.
What is up? What is up? You're disgusting.
Can I ask you a
Smile for
question?
camera.
Why are you looking at me when you do that? You wanna,
Trying to show off in front of the camera? Is that what you're trying to do right
No,
now?
I'm
Yeah, I
not,
want to be
man.
front and center. I want to quarterback it. I want to do all of it.
I'm sitting in the same seat that I always sit in.
All right, so here's what we're discussing tonight.
People change when the lights are on. That's
Tell
all
me
I'm going to
about
say.
it, man.
Come smack my neck.
I will
Come on.
after the show. So, finals recap. There's not much sports going on in this world. Finals recap. We're going to talk some NBA free agency. We're going to talk about some shitty contracts that are being handed out in the NFL. And then, unfortunately, we're going to talk some UFC because that's what Awesome does.
And if you go check out the Instagram story, you'll see that we predicted the finals.
We did. You'll obviously realize that mine is going to be right like always. Max score fizzles out. He'll change it at halftime. He'll change it in the fourth quarter. So I can't say much. He predicted a lot of it. And Zane still thinks Aaron Rodgers plays basketball. Yo, drop this
He's
beat.
actually pretty good. So
Drop,
yeah.
drop, this
Drop
beat.
the beat.
Wait, we can't do that anymore.
And we're back.
And we're back. Wait, why can't we do that
Can we?
anymore?
Because we got video. We got these guys
So
watching.
what?
us now.
Drop the beat, bro.
We
All
can't
right,
drop
we'll
the beat?
we'll drop
Okay,
it in
we'll
between.
see. We'll show them how it develops.
Drop the
Okay.
beat.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Drop it again.
Save all the layers. What's that from?
I don't know.
You got to save all the layers.
You know what? We didn't get Paul's favorite movie.
Oh, that's right. We didn't get Paul's favorite movie.
Damn.
Paul, send it in if you're listening.
Who dropped the ball right there?
I
Me?
think all of us did.
Who wrote the outline?
Ooh.
Whoa.
You printed the outline?
Ooh.
Whoa.
I did.
So I can put my phone away. I like that.
Whoa.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that.
So the finals are going on as we speak. I believe it's tip-off. Let me check the phone ski.
It is. What's the score?
Right now, it is currently buffering.
Is Kevin Durant the MVP?
It's 3-2 Golden State. That's it. KD's the change.
Who's got the
That's all they needed.
Who has the 3 points?
It's KD. He got a 4-pointer.
Did you really? Hold on. Let me see something real quick.
What do you mean? You can't see nothing real quick. 1 for 1. Steph Curry, bro. 3-spot. MVP of the league. Anyways, we're going to talk about it briefly because we don't know what's going on. Game is ongoing. It is Game 5. Toronto's up 3-1. We already set our predictions. Let's just go around really quick. Does Golden State come back and win the
Golden
series?
State in 7.
No, I still think. Obviously, I predicted that Toronto in this game. So
But you think Toronto, even if they lose tonight, will close it at 6 or
Yeah.
at 7? Zane,
I'm sticking to 6.
sticking to 6. Oh, you did say Toronto in 6.
Yep.
there's no way that they have a capable team. Even with Durant, they struggled with Houston.
Very true.
You do realize, though, if they win this game, pressure's all on Toronto.
I don't think so because they have to win 1 out of 3.
Yeah,
Done.
but going back to Golden State, they know it's a tough problem. And then coming back to Game 7 at home, yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, but they beat them in Golden State.
Now with KD, they didn't.
You think he makes that big of a difference?
Absolutely.
Second best player in the world, the best player in the world.
We should look into when was the last time NHL and NBA both went to Game 7 because that's very possible.
Yeah, that's right.
Didn't LeBron beat Golden State when they were down 3-1?
Yeah, but he didn't have.
Let me read you a
no
fun
KD.
fact. Let me give you a fun fact. You want a fun fact?
Yeah,
You
It is
sure?
Monday.
Yeah.
Fun fact Monday.
Here's the fun fact of the day.
go ahead.
The Warriors are 8-1 in the finals with Kevin Durant. They're under 500 in the 17 finals games without him.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. If they lose, does it hurt Durant?
No,
No, not
So
at
if they
all.
lose tonight, I'm saying.
none whatsoever. Because they're always gonna blame you as
Like-
rusty, the injury, this
Yeah.
and that. Doesn't hurt him.
So he's not 2-2. He's 2-1 in the finals.
You still get the
only,
loss.
only,
He's 2-2.
only LeBron fans are gonna label this a loss because they're gonna say, "Well, look, Kevin Durant, he couldn't pull it off again back in the day." I don't read too much into it. I wouldn't count this one against them.
Do
if
they need
lose.
him?
To win championships?
Do they
Yes.
does Golden State need Kevin Durant?
They can definitely win without him, but right now they need him because Clay's not healthy, DeMarcus not healthy, and they don't have the depth to replace him.
If Clay was healthy, I would say they could win without
100%.
Durant.
This is the reason why I say they don't need him. Because let's say Durant's off the books. That's $36 million off the books, right? They can bring in more depth and more reliable depth that they can rely on during the playoffs instead of having to play heavy minutes with Curry and Clay. And we'll find that out next year because I think Clay's going to resign, Steph's going to resign, Draymond's going to resign, and KD's walking. So when they replace KD with other guys that they can bring off the bench, right?
Depth, yeah.
It's going to be the same Golden State
You're going to
team.
see the real Golden State team. Will the real Golden State please stand up?
I actually like that they're down 3-1 because I think the series has been very boring so far,
Yes.
and I think it's about to get really juicy, especially if he's legitimately healthy. What the hell was that?
I personally think.
I think KD just made a bucket.
That was a good one.
Oh, he's 2 for 2.
I personally
threes.
think.
Is he really? No, he's not. No,
2
he's
for 2,
not.
2
No, he's
threes.
not.
I'm telling you. And Iggy just blocked. Never mind. Kawhi got
I
the
can't,
rebound.
I can't believe we're missing this game right now.
What do you mean? We're watching.
Kevin Durant is 2 for 2 on threes. I'm about to break my phone.
I think the X factor is Iggy.
There is no X factor. It's Kevin Durant or bust. That's it.
If
on.
no, man.
That's
if
it.
if everyone, I can't say no because
That's
they're down 3-1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So KD's a huge.
This
factor.
year, it's Kevin Durant or bust. It's just they don't have no depth. They
Yes.
have no depth.
I can't wait for next year.
I think they do have depth.
No.
Oh, they don't.
Siffer.
No depth. DeMarcus
Zero.
Cousins is.
But they're just not playing up to their potential.
No, they have no depth.
They have nobody coming off the bench that they can rely on. They got guys like Jerebko. You didn't even see playing time in Boston. He's the 7th man.
It's bad right now.
And hey, they're having Bogut come off the bench.
Who
to
was
play
who
some-
was the
some-
guy that
some
was
big minutes.
guarding Kawhi last game? Number 28. I don't even know who he is.
Looney?
No.
No, Looney got hurt.
By the
Lee?
way, how's Looney playing? I thought he died.
He did die. He came back.
He's a free agent, by the way,
Looney?
next year.
So he's coming back on the
Or
minimum.
the
no
summer.
One's, no one's picking
The
that
guys
guy.
that they have seen playing time don't belong on the roster.
You were high on Looney, though.
He's great for Golden State, but he's not a guy you go grab in free agency.
Yeah.
He's like a piece that you get in a championship team because he does the dirty stuff.
Okay.
Serge Ibaka.
It's
is-
KD or bust this year. They don't win without KD. You know, I was listening on the radio to Mike Valeni. He made a great point. He's like, everyone keeps talking about the Warriors, right? If you actually want to go and think back a little bit, Cavaliers, Kyrie gets hurt game 1. Kevin Love pretty much non-existent. LeBron's playing by himself. The Rockets, Chris Paul dies. They beat him. Who's
Hey,
breathing?
you all right, bro?
Is that me?
What are you
That's
practicing
not me.
meditation?
That wasn't me.
Yeah, I think it was.
Luke.
About to have a baby?
Didn't even
Turn up
fucking
your mic.
notice.
Turn up
It
your
sounds
mic.
like Darth Vader, bro.
Well, man's
Stop
doing.
talking out of it.
He's doing pregnancy breathing.
Was it that bad?
Yeah, I'm looking around like, what the hell's going on here?
I don't even have anything in my nose. Okay.
But seriously, if you sit back and think, could they easily have lost the series to Cleveland?
Yes.
Could they easily have lost to the Rockets when Chris Paul got hurt?
Yes.
Yes.
So this could be a completely different. I know it's a lot of ifs and buts. It can be a completely different scenario. To say that they were this unbelievable team and like this championship team without KD, they had some luck along the way.
Everybody has luck along the way, though. You can't really deny that.
I know.
but
I'm just
you don't
saying.
go to the finals 5 years in a row,
Agreed.
or
agreed.
3 years in a row without KD, right? No, 2 years in a row without KD,
Yeah.
and then call yourself not a championship team. You're good enough to make it. You're good enough to win it. So
Agreed. But I think people are undervaluing how important KD is. We'll
Is-
see tonight. We'll see what happens in the series. If he comes back and they win the series, is he the MVP?
it depends what he does.
Oh my God.
If he comes back and averages 25 plus a game,
Probably.
he takes the MVP off of 3 games or
I
4
don't know.
games?
I still give it to Steph.
Can I say something?
Go ahead. You can say
Bold-
some.
Bold prediction for next year.
There we go.
Lakers win the ship.
Come on, man. I need you off the show.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
No,
Tell us
no,
why.
wait. We're getting to the free agency.
Oh, you're trying to segment.
Actually, I
Or
want the
segment.
quarterback. I want the quarterback this
You
time.
want to Where's the segue? So hold on. Do you think it's all over after this year for Golden State?
I mean, no, because I think they're going to all resign minus KD.
So you think they're still?
I mean,
championship
I
team.
believe there's going to be another super team that forms either in New York or Brooklyn. Brooklyn, I was sleeping on Brooklyn last podcast. Brooklyn might be in the running, man.
It's an ugly team though to go to.
I don't know.
Is Jay-Z still part owner?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Was he pulling strings behind the scenes or what?
They just cleared. They made a couple of trades with Atlanta
Yeah.
to clear cap. So they have room for a max. I would assume the max would be
Can't they
Kyrie.
sign 2 max?
No,
two
they
maxes.
can't
Yeah.
sign 2 max with Russell. Russell has to go. To
Well,
to fit
obviously,
2
they're not
max.
going to get rid of him.
No, because if they sign Kyrie, what do they need Russell
That's,
for?
I don't believe that works together.
They don't mesh. They both need the ball.
Yeah.
Now, I believe that they would send Russell in a heartbeat if Kevin Durant said, "I'll join you, Kyrie."
Where are they going to send him?
They'll trade
Who
him.
cares?
Back to the
They'll
Lakers?
trade him for cap space.
He can go somewhere. I'm sure a team would love to have him for a draft pick or
Okay,
for
so say the Lakers give up their 4th round for him,
4th round? No, it doesn't
or
work.
their fourth pick for him.
They won't. Not for Russell.
no, not for Russell.
Not for Russell,
No.
He's
But
not a difference.
or
maker
the
like that.
pieces.
He won't be back in LA. You can just scratch that. He'll never be back in LA.
You
Right.
think so?
No, he'll be
Because what happened?
because the locker room thing. He won't come
Yeah.
back.
Hold on, before we jump into free agency, what do you guys think of the ban that they put on the investor for the Warriors?
Honestly, I thought a year was a little harsh, but I can see why.
He was literally not even close to getting hit or anything. He just came out of nowhere and pushed the guy.
Okay, but here's the reason. Here's the reason I think he got the year. And I think he got the year because of the owner and the employee mentality, and the way it happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if this is like controversial or something, but it's the owner, white man, and the African American player, and it just doesn't look right. You know what I mean?
I think they have to set the example.
Exactly.
So if
Definitely,
there's-
because what if
I think
Kyle,
Draymond-
what
yeah.
if Lowry reacted?
Oh yeah.
yeah, he's going to jail.
But I think Draymond said it anyways. This is like the owner mentality in the NBA.
Right.
So it's not like this is something new. The only thing that I disagree with is you can be like this perfect human, and if you make one mistake, like they baptize you. Like a year is
I don't know, but if he does that to any other player, say for example,
LeBron
Draymond Green, he pushes him.
he puts him to sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Draymond will restrain himself.
No, he's
Hey,
No,
if that was
man.
LeBron, he gets a lifetime ban.
Yeah, no joke.
Lifetime ban.
No, I think it's perfect. 1 year, you set the example because it's not a regular fan. Now it's an owner.
And he's a minority anyways.
Doesn't matter. It's
Like a real owner wouldn't have got a year.
oh, no chance. But the fact that he's some type of owner, now the regular fans are saying, well, if this guy got a year, I'm gonna get a lifetime.
Yeah.
So now people got to watch themselves.
I'm surprised the girl that did you see that girl that flew? She went like 2 rows back.
Wasn't that his wife?
I don't know.
Do you think they should push back the courtside seats?
No, you buy the seats because you want the interaction. That's
Yeah.
the point. Is you want to slap hands, you want to high five, you want to touch them while they're walking by. So if that's the case, if someone jumps at you and puts a knee in your face, that's part of the game, man. Live with
See,
it.
but there's like 2 ends of it. Like you ever see Justin Timberlake in LA when things are going
Yeah.
gray and he's like high five and player, like that's what it's supposed
Like
to
Drake,
be about.
look at Drake.
Yeah, Drake, pretty much.
My
Yep.
man walks to half court. He walks on the court.
He grabs the coaches,
Yeah.
massages them.
I mean, let me get in this auto, coach.
But why won't he go to Golden State? I don't get it.
What do you mean? You don't. If you're a super fan, you don't travel like that. In most cases, like Jack
I-
Nicholson doesn't
I
leave
would,
LA, does he?
I would, but if I'm a diehard, I'm going everywhere my team goes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like he is he is pretty much the face of Toronto.
He probably knows it's gonna cause some unnecessary attention on the road.
Right. Let
I'm
them just
sure.
focus, man. My money on my mind, got a meal. at the
Plus, he's
deal,
probably the busiest guy in in the industry right now. He's got a lot.
He's
of
always
things
at
going
Jurassic Park though. He was at Jurassic Park when they were in
on. Is
Golden
he
State.
at all regular season games?
No, not like this.
No.
No, there's no chance. He's not a Spike Lee or Jack Nicholson where they go every home game.
You know, I swear, forget the money. What's great about his status is that he can go to games just like that. Like,
Do you
that's
think they
awesome.
charge him?
No, hell no.
You don't think they charge him?
No,
I don't think so.
No way.
You think he brings in that much money?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
he brings in millions. Millions he brings in.
Even if he does like a halftime show.
Courtside seats going
He
for
ain't doing no
60K
halftime
because of him. 60,000 a courtside seat because of him.
Because I know Jurassic Park, when he's watching the game, he performs there.
Bro, you know how much
Yeah.
money he brings to the economy in Toronto? It's guaranteed. He's comped everything. It's guaranteed.
How shitty is that? You're rich and that's when you have money and then everything's free.
Yeah. I mean, they're giving away a $2 million penthouse to keep Kawhi. you know?
Yeah, 100% it's free. Look at Matthew Stafford. They're giving him 4 Raptors for free just so he could drive it for him.
That guy's a bum.
Are they really?
Yeah, well, yeah.
That guy's a bum.
That's pretty cool.
I want to give him a tire.
Is he a top 10 quarterback?
No.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Last question for this segment:
That's a different topic.
KD or Kawhi?
KD. Slightly.
Kawhi.
Slightly. Very slightly.
He's thinking.
The fact that you're thinking means they both have surpassed LeBron.
No, I still have LeBron 1.
Stop.
I still have LeBron 1 and then interchangeable Kawhi 2 and 3. If I have to choose one over the other, Jesus, Shannon.
Stephen A came out with a list today.
Did he?
I probably give it to KD just because of how good his offense is.
Who's younger?
Kawhi.
Kawhi. Actually,
They might be
I think they're the same age. 29, 30.
Sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Fact check.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
you can fact check it if you want while we're talking free agency.
Stephen A came out with a list today. Let me see. Let me find it real quick. Where the hell was it?
I know the list already. I memorized.
Stephen A's top 5 NBA players. Number 1, Kevin Durant. Number 2, LeBron. Number 3, Kawhi. 4, Anthony Davis. 5, Stephen Curry.
I got a problem with Anthony Davis.
Me too.
I can't put him in my top 5.
Me too. I agree.
I can't, because to me, he's been stats. He's been statistical, and he's a monster in stats and all that. But
I think I'm not 100% against it. I understand the reasoning, but I think Steph Curry gets a lot of disrespect. He should be number 4.
I have Steph at number 4. I believe Steph is number 4.
2-time MVP, 2 or 3-time NBA champion.
You don't even have to. If you're a true fan of basketball and you watch it, the
Come on
way
now.
he changes the game,
Absolutely. Greatest shooter of all time.
the way he changes the game, and you have to defend the Warriors. Anthony Davis, I'm sorry, he doesn't do that. Anthony Davis has Julius Randle. He has Drew Holiday. He has some pieces around him. They couldn't even make the playoffs.
Bro, he changed the league.
Changed everything.
College is moving back to 3-point line.
I mean, Steph Curry he's the Michael Jordan of this era.
Let me go around the table real quick. Just answer quickly.
Wait, Kevin Durant is 30. Kawhi is 27.
Oh, wow.
Oosh.
Wow.
3-year gap. Damn.
27.
I would
huh?
take Kawhi.
Wow. Yeah, but that's different. But I'm talking about today. Who would you rather have today?
KD.
Kevin Durant.
That's-
It's offensive league, and he's the most gifted.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Is he the greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's not even a debate.
No.
No.
there's
There's,
debate.
I know people that still debate this.
Who were they saying? Reggie?
They'll tell me Reggie.
Come
they'll
on,
tell
man,
me.
stop.
They'll tell me Ray Allen. They'll tell me Larry Bird.
Okay, great shooters. What can those guys not do?
They
You know
can't
who's
create
number
their own
4?
shot.
Cannot create their own shot.
You know who's in the top 4, I would say?
Clay.
Top 5? Clay.
Clay's
Yeah.
2 to me.
Absolutely.
Clay's number 2 to me.
Absolutely.
I have Clay as the second best shooter of all time.
He might finish as number 2 all time.
He is already number 2.
I think he's more valuable than Steph Curry.
Stop.
Listen, no.
His
he
defense.
might be
His
a more valuable
defense.
player.
Hold
maybe.
on.
Defense.
Okay, can I say something? Stop.
His defense.
No, what do you mean?
He has better defense than Steph Curry.
It
Listen.
doesn't. He's not more valuable than Steph Curry.
I'm saying, you know what I mean, man.
I do not.
Listen, I'm not far off on your argument. I'm really not. I'm not. He's a better 2-way player.
I don't care.
He's a better 2-way player.
That's what I'm
and
trying to
he's
say.
just as not. He's almost as good a shooter.
Can we get a debate going on? Let's go.
Almost
man.
as
Go
good a
at it.
shooter.
So you're
Give us
pretty
your
much
feelings.
saying you can put Klay Thompson in your top 5 players in the NBA.
No.
Then why is he close to Steph Curry?
He's very close.
How?
Role player.
He-
Role.
He's close. Okay, let me rephrase. He's close in impact.
No, he's not. He's nowhere near it. In impact.
Absolutely, he is because Steph Curry's been a choker in the finals the last 3 years.
I need you to stop.
I'm telling
Can
you.
I ask you a
Show me the
question?
Carfax. Show me the
Go ahead.
Carfax.
Steph Curry's out and it's Clay and KD. Do they win?
No.
Yes, they do.
No, they do not.
Yes, they do.
No, they do not. Until lay it up, Steph Curry gets hurt tonight, and they go to Game 6.
It's fucked up.
They
Come
get
on.
destroyed. They get destroyed.
No, they will
So
not.
if it's just Curry and KD, they win?
They have a much better chance than KD and Clay.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Guaranteed.
Steph,
can't-
Steph
Oh.
Curry will get the respect because just his shooting ability and the way he changes the game. He stretches the defense so much. But
It's kind of like when you guys used to play basketball with Macklin back in the day.
Yeah.
And like when he's going for a 3, you guys, don't let him shoot.
Yep, exactly.
but there, if a guy can shoot, let's say for example, as good as me, but plays better defense, wouldn't you want that player?
Yeah.
It's different. They do much different things.
I don't know. I mean,
Much different things.
I mean, yeah, you're busted.
Sorry, babe. So they do much different things. Number one, Clay can't control the ball like Steph does.
He's a terrific ball handler.
Who is?
Steph.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number two, Clay can't create the way Steph can. There's it's guaranteed. Steph can pass better.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's
He's a point guard. He's not a point guard.
Okay, so his entire offensive game is much better than Clay's.
Listen, you're talking 2 of the greatest shooters to ever live.
Okay.
So it's not like this, oh my God, disrespect that Clay's in the conversation as being an impactful player.
I'm not saying he's not
Like,
impactful.
he's probably a top 10 two-way
You're
player.
arguing that he's more valuable to the Warriors than Steph Curry.
He might be.
He's nowhere
He might
near
be.
it.
He might be. He might be. Because his defensive guard, he takes out the best player every night.
I'm just saying they have just the same chance
No, they do
if
not.
Curry's out and he's in with Durant.
Okay, I need everybody who's listening to this. The second you hear this argument, the second you hear it,
is-
it.
I'm putting it on the
what
story
is-
right now. How
what
about
is?
this?
Hold on. Who is more valuable to the Golden State Warriors? Is what you're asking?
Who is more valuable to the Golden State Warriors? Is it Steph Curry or is it Klay Thompson?
You know what's funny? is a lot of people are probably gonna choose Steph, but if you analyze it deeply, it's not hard to argue for Clay. I'm just saying.
It's very hard to argue for
I'm
Clay.
just saying.
The second you hear this, I need you to DM us.
Zane.
I need you to post a story.
Zane.
Go ahead, ask the
I
question,
need you.
please.
Okay, here we're live.
Pop it on the story right now.
I need you right now. I need you to reply to this story. Who is more valuable to the Warriors, Klay Thompson or Steph Curry? And is it even close?
Zane, put a poll. Put a poll up. Let them vote, one or the other.
It's going up.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get into free agency because I'm about to break some glass.
You want to fucking punch me?
I do actually
Come on.
right now. Come here.
All right. So, obviously, you guys were talking about the trade. Let's get your thoughts. Obviously, it cleared up some space for the Nets to sign some good free agents. You think?
I mean, I think it's a possibility. Kyrie said he's very interested, so they got mutual interest. And if Kyrie signs there, I'm assuming he's signing with someone else that's coming.
I don't think he signs anywhere until KD does.
I think he's
Just following KD.
I think the Nets are the leader currently for Kyrie.
I think so because they have strong mutual interest.
KD and Kyrie, or LeBron and Kyrie, which is a better
KD
duo.
and Kyrie.
LeBron, Kyrie.
I like KD.
LeBron, Kyrie.
You think so?
Because there's no who's going to pass to who.
LeBron is more willing to defer to Kyrie,
That's why I think it fits so
but
well.
offensively, they'll be tough to stop.
Yeah,
Because
but you could say the same thing with LeBron. I mean,
Yeah.
Because not only Kyrie's free, there's Kemba, there's D'Angelo Russell,
Kemba's not going nowhere.
Let's-
there's Malcolm Brogdon, Goran Dragic, Ricky Rubio,
I'll tell you what I think is going to happen right now. The Lakers will miss on the big free agents.
but they'll get pieces.
They'll get. I think like they can.
There are still. I'm just saying there are still championship pieces out there. for them.
Initially, I thought they would maybe land someone like a Kemba, but after seeing him make the All NBA team and the
Right.
money he would lose leaving,
It's a wrap.
he's not leaving.
He'd lose $80 million if he
Yeah.
left.
He's
not
an
leaving.
unrestricted free agent. I don't know if that
by
makes a
making
difference.
That
making
means he
the
can
All
sign wherever he
NBA
wants.
team, he's eligible for like 240 million.
5 years, 240 or something.
If he
Wow.
leaves, it's 140. It's $80 million he loses. It's crazy, not crazy.
Yeah, but what about like Brogdon or Dragic?
Those guys are good.
Can these?
They're not championship pieces. Against
They
Golden
can be,
State.
but they can't be the second option.
Rubio,
Rubio is terrible.
if
he handles the ball well.
Rubio
Passes.
is a shitty Lonzo Ball.
okay, let's start with the Nets. If they land both Kyrie and Durant, are they the favorite?
I don't know. Who do they lose?
They probably end up losing Russell.
Okay. They still have Allen in the middle.
They still have.
They still got DeWindy coming off the bench, 6
They
man.
got some good role players. I don't know who the hell's on that team.
No, Allen he got traded.
No.
Alan Krabby
No,
got
not
traded.
Crab. I'm talking about the big man.
Oh, okay.
They got a rim protector,
Right.
2 offensive stars. I'm sure they would add some maybe veteran pieces if they could.
Yeah, so you can say, yes, they're a championship contender.
Are they
because-
better than
just
Golden
because of those-
State?
It depends who else they add. Because you got KD and Kyrie, and who's Golden State going to add in the offseason? Who's
Okay, what
Brooklyn?
if obviously if they go to New York, it's the same thing, right?
Same thing.
No difference.
Yeah, I would rather him be in New York because of the market and the hype. And
Yeah,
So are we looking at next year potentially the Warriors are the favorites again?
obviously.
yeah,
Yeah,
they could be.
because Clay's gonna stay.
We're assuming Clay's going to stay. We're assuming Draymond's going to stay. But
They're saying they're gonna hand him a blank check.
Well, he lost a lot of money, Clay.
that's what I'm saying. At this point, he's won his rings. He's sacrificed for the team. He's got to get his at some point. So if they don't give him a max or close to a max, I think he's walking.
He missed the All NBA team, so he actually, unlike Kemba, lost a lot of money.
Really?
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So now when he signs with the Warriors versus signing with anybody else, there's a very small difference, if
Yeah.
there's even a difference.
Where's Jimmy Butler going?
I think what's gonna happen is the Lakers are gonna miss and they're gonna sign with Jimmy Butler. I don't know how great of a fit that is.
I think it would be better for them to sign JJ Redick.
They might add pieces. They can add pieces like that, no problem.
Yeah.
The problem is you need another 2 or 3 stars. It's all gonna start with Anthony Davis on draft day. I think he's gonna be moved very soon. The draft is July or end of June.
June 20
So
or
the
June
draft is
24.
coming up. Don't be surprised if in 2 weeks Anthony Davis is either a New York Knick or a Laker. That's gonna shape the whole free agency because once he's moved, you're gonna see guys like Kyrie much more willing to sign either in LA or New York.
Yeah, because there's a lot of freaking great big men.
July 1st is wildfire.
Oh, yeah.
People are going to
Just
be going all
listen
over.
to
Even
this.
before on Twitter. Oh, you're new to the Twitter game.
Mm-hmm.
July 1st doesn't mean jack.
June 30.
Like two nights before, you're gonna see all the action.
Can't wait, man.
Listen to the big men, power forward and centers that are becoming free agents. Porzingis, Julius Randle.
He's restricted though.
Restricted, yeah.
Porzingis will re-sign with Dallas.
There's no way they traded for him and not have
Him and Doncic are the future over there.
Paul Millsap, Thaddeus Young, Marcus Morris. And then if you go to center, Al Horford, which he has a player option, so he can
he can
he's-
opt out.
Some quality
He's most
vets,
like-
quality vets so far.
He's obviously gonna
Those
leave
are-
because of Kyrie.
Everything you just named is championship pieces.
Pieces.
And then Nikolai Vucevic,
Vucevic.
From Orlando. He's
Orlando,
actually a stud.
unrestricted free agent.
Good
Brooke
piece.
Lopez, DeMarcus Cousins, Marc Gasol has a player option.
Here's the thing about Vucevic.
Looney, DeAndre Jordan.
But some of these guys like Cousins and Vucevic, they don't fit today's NBA completely.
Mhm.
So
It depends on the system that they get into.
Well, Vucevic for a long time he was averaging 20 and 10, right?
He's
yeah,
still
but
averaging
when
that,
you
you
know?
is he a liability when you play Golden State? Probably.
I think LeBron he can fill like the role of Kevin Love with the Lakers.
But he can't shoot like Kevin Love. Think of it this way: DeMarcus was the best big man in the league, and it wasn't close. And look at him; he can't run with these guys. It's a different style.
But I
Yeah,
think
but he's coming off an injury now.
I
There's
know,
there's
but-
there's two points of the story when you're talking about Vucevic. Let's say he can't really defend against Golden State with the pick and roll and stuff, right?
They can't defend him.
Who's going to defend him? So it just works both ways. If you bring him maybe off the bench, he plays 25 minutes off the bench when not all the superstars in Golden State.
But the problem
he
becomes
signed a 1-year deal with them though, right?
Who did? Cousins?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's on a 1-year contract.
the problem
'Cause he-
becomes
he has a he's an unrestricted free agent.
the
next
problem
year.
becomes if you look at the analytics, 3 is greater than 2 every time.
every time.
So they'll take the 3 ball or they'll give Vucevic his 2-pointers every time. What's it gonna do for you? You know. So I don't know.
It definitely doesn't hurt to have a guy like that. It just depends on the contract,
I think it's gonna be fun. A fun summer this year.
for
But
sure.
know?
you're a Lakers fan. Out of all these guys I've listed, who's your
In an ideal world.
Yeah, in
like
an ideal
In
world.
an ideal world.
realistically too? No,
Let me give you the first in an ideal world.
you can look at the list
Let me see it.
because here's the small forwards, power forwards, whatever.
Okay. In an ideal world, being realistic, I would love to have. Or he's not on here. Oh, okay. I would love
Say the name.
Klay Thompson. I think it was an obvious one.
Right.
Point guard, I don't care because LeBron's pretty much the point guard. So then I wouldn't care. I just want a good shooting guard who can play defense, which is why I would be okay with Klay, and I'd also even still be okay with Jimmy Butler, even though he's probably not as good a fit as Klay. Small forward. I mean, obviously you would want Kawhi, but you got no shot.
Yeah, he's you said either Toronto or the Clippers.
Well, Kevin
right?
Durant,
That's-
Kawhi, the Lakers have no shot. So if I had to be like a good quality one, Chris Middleton would be a nice
That'd be
piece.
a very nice piece.
And then power forward, no shot at Porzingis. Julius Randle, that was done already. Millsap would be a good piece. Maybe Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris is the one from Boston.
Boston.
He might be a good piece. Center, I'm not crazy about any of them. Believe it or not, I'd rather have Horford before Vucevic or Cousins.
Wow.
Yeah, because of what he does.
Just I think he fits the system a little better. That would be me in an ideal world.
Do they have to give up a lot of players to
They
get
don't-
those guys?
They don't have to give up anybody.
So they can keep their core right now, their young core.
They have room for one max and then some additional pieces. I'm assuming Millsap's going to get a decent contract, so I don't know if they could squeeze both of them in.
Millsap?
No, Horford.
Horford's going to get a decent contract.
So I don't think they could.
Who gets the max out of those guys?
It'd be Jimmy Butler or like a Klay Thompson,
Yeah, they'd be the only
whoever
ones.
that guy is.
You give Jimmy a max
He's
contract.
getting it. Someone's getting
I'm
it.
sure they're gonna attempt to pitch Kyrie Irving. I don't think they'll be successful, and they'll attempt to pitch Kemba Walker. Kemba would get a max also,
Yeah.
even though I don't know if I'd want to give him a max. But
He'd
Would
be a
he-
good player.
Would he work well with LeBron though?
Kemba's clutch, man.
Yeah,
I like Kemba.
because he can shoot, he can handle the ball, he could do it all. but
I think he'd work well with him.
If you guys somehow find a way to sign like a JJ Redick and a Klay Thompson, that's huge upgrade.
Realistic to me would be Kemba Walker and Jimmy Butler. That would be like realistic if I thought we had a shot.
you
Would
really
have-
think you can get those guys?
I don't think we can because the contracts. Like I'm completely disregarding Kevin Durant, Kawhi, Klay Thompson. Like
Yeah, there's no chance
I'm-
Kevin Durant goes there.
I'm just gonna ignore those. So if I had to, who's left?
You'd be surprised, man.
Who's left? Kemba and
Well, you said it yourself. He doesn't like the shadow of
No, he
LeBron.
doesn't.
Okay,
But I mean,
if they get Kemba and
Because if him and LeBron are together, just forget about it.
if Kemba and Jimmy Butler go to LA, are they the favorite?
I don't know. Jimmy, they don't stretch the floor for LeBron the way he needs.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I
Like
think
Ji-
LeBron will make it work.
I'm sure he'll make it work, but what does Jimmy do well?
He plays great defense
And he penetrates.
Penetrates.
That's why I was saying with all these pieces that are out there, I think the Lakers can find something
Yeah.
to put together a championship
If
team.
the Lakers
so it's
don't-
not
If
far-fetched.
the Lakers don't get a superstar, they're out of the championship
Yeah,
picture.
But remember,
Because
I don't care how
remember,
many pieces they add.
before LeBron got hurt, they were number 4 in the West.
Number 4 doesn't mean anything.
but also
I'm saying they would have made the playoffs. I think.
also listen. If they get Kemba and Jimmy Butler, people are gonna be packing that lane to stop Jimmy Butler and LeBron. Kemba should be feasting at the 3-point line,
What other shooters do you have?
and whoever else they add, I'm sure.
You have Kakapata.
Remember, listen, they still got Kyle Kuzma's, Brandon
Kakapata.
Ingram, so they're not like those are good role players. So I don't know if they're gonna flip them for AD or not, and they got the number 4 overall pick.
Where does AD go though?
If you don't get a superstar, you're done. It's the end of the story.
AD is pretty much gonna determine all of free agency.
He's either going to the second or the third pick. Right?
He's going to New York or LA. I don't think he can go anywhere else.
Who?
AD.
AD
Who's-
can, I mean,
Who's the second pick?
Boston's no longer attractive,
second pick is Memphis.
and they're taking
Ja.
Morant, and they're not trading him.
There no chance.
No way.
Why would they trade for Davis?
They're saying he's like the next Westbrook.
You.
It's a beast, bro.
You.
And you know the Pelicans are not trading Zion,
Oh, Pelican.
so it's
Fly.
either the Knicks or LA.